It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the New York Liberty. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. New York City is buzzing. These fans are very excited to see their Liberty in action here tonight.
Guys, this game has a different feel. These two teams have had some great battles. Bragging rights are on the line.
And so for Phoenix, they're trying to get a leg up in the season series as they've split the first two games against the Liberty.
Hope you guys brought your seat belts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I locked in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think dictating the pace is going to be key right here.
The shot's good by Thomas.
Confident stroke from Thomas. Did not hesitate.
Loud outside. Soft touch off the glass.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
And Thomas gets it to go.
Nice job by Thomas. Got that ball inside, knew what to do.
On offense, here the Liberty. It's a three-point game. Here's Cloud. Rebecca Gardner on the wing. And the three off target.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Cloud can't get it to go. To the paint. Great pass to set up the land.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Thomas. And Stewart gets it to go.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
She's covered by Cloud. Thomas. Down it goes for her third basket in as many tries.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Cloud. Shot clock at 6. Lainey Hamilton. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Thomas.
That's a very low percentage shot, and a shot that she probably should have passed on.
Lots of all-stars changed teams in the summer of 2024, including Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, spending her first 11 years with the Connecticut Sun, finishing top 5 in MVP voting in each of her last 3 years. Thomas was so close to getting the Sun their first WNBA title, losing twice in the finals. Just for Thomas, an incredible run in Connecticut.
Now here's Gardner. Pass to Jones. Brown grabs the board. Phoenix leading. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here's Thomas. She's covered by Cloud. Leah Copper for 3. Offensive board. Thomas, good.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Cloud. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Off the mark there with the 3. Leah Copper from outside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it keeps resulting in points.
Extremely positive. I mean, that's a very nice lead to have this early in the ball game.
They've come out on fire out of the gates.
Here's Cloud. Shot to stop the drought. Pass to Gardner. To the middle. Here's Stewart. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Inside, a kick out to Copper. Fires for 3. Again, Kalia Copper missed. Here's New York now, trailing by 10. And she's going to get whistled for the foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
I don't see the reasoning as well. I mean, yeah, I don't know what she was thinking out there. Just out of touch with the game situation, I'm guessing. I don't know.
The Mercury making a switch here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Cloud outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Thomas.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
To the inside. Jonquel Jones with the block.
An intimidating shot blocker. Jones has sound defensive positioning and plays alert basketball.
Now here is Stewart. Pass to Burke. 5 on the clock. Cloud. New York, no good that time either.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Copper outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dewana Bonner.
And their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They're getting great looks, and they're capitalizing. You know, they have to be pleased with this start offensively.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Impressive from Stewart. 6'4", coming down in the pick and roll must be a scary sight.
Outside, Sabali. Pass to Thomas. Launches a 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
And the basket by Sabali.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Here's New York now. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Stewart. Misamon outside. Stewart inside. Bonner defending. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
And when you talk about the elite players in our sport, Breanna Stewart is near the top of that list.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're looking at 6 straight top 3 MVP finishes. Stewie's already won 3 titles and is always an all-defensive team member. Plus, she just turned 30. I mean, that's insane.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Breanna Stewart brings you both.
And both at an elite level. Defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end. And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season.
Well, and after some early jitters, a few first-year players have really broken out.
Yeah, they're looking more comfortable. It takes time to adjust to the speed of the game.
And to learn the scheme, you know, especially at the defensive end, where it takes just one person missing their assignment to give up points.
Wing shot on the way. Misamon pulls it in.
That one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Yeah, pretty clear. They've come out with the better energy and effort thus far.
Down low. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Offensive versatility allows Misamon to play high or low in the paint.
Thomas. Misamon covering. Thomas, right side. He'll want a Bonner for three. Another shot, and Thomas with the lay-in.
This defense looking soft early on. They've got to summon a little more energy and urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their rhythm offensively.
Here's Johannes. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Stewart from downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Thomas. Back to Sabali. That one falls, coming off Alyssa Thomas's feed.
Off to a strong start on the glass. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, you like their effort level here in the early going. And if you don't, oh well, because I like it. You know, they're just making things happen.
She gets that one.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Now here's Thomas. She's got 11. Leah Copper from outside. Rebounded by Misaman.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
They were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Harrison. Nice D from Satu Sabali.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
Copper outside. Misses the three. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Mercury out in front, up by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Mercury so far.
Defense paying dividends for them through one.
Coach has to be happy about their effort on that, and just a lot of hustle.
Sabali, defended by Harrison. Sabali, shot is off.
Credit to D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her, didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Wasted no time on that one.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
There's Jonquel Jones with the three. Pass to Harrison. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just such a smooth operator inside. Harrison's put in a lot of time perfecting her technique and timing.
Now here's Sabali. This one for three. And Jones pulls it down.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Here's Burke. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Misaman. From outside the arc. Off the mark, her first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Sabali down low, working on Harrison. And it's good, 2 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
To the paint. And she uses the glass on the layup.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of the last 10 points have been assisted on.
Some great passing. They keep on finding the open teammate. Good ball movement.
Now here's Misaman. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the New York Liberty. On Saturday, they're going to try and defend home court against the Los Angeles Sparks. And then on Monday, they're starting on the road against the Wings in Dallas.
And for their matchup with the Lynx, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Who's going to get the little things done, guys? That's what I'm looking for.
Now here's Sabali. Beyond the arc. New York with the rebound. Pass to Jones. The turnaround Jay. Great D that time from DeWanna Bonner.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Miesman to the inside. And that one's good. Jones.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
And here's Bonner. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Miesman. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Shoots the three. Missed it. Shooting 50% at 3 for 6.
For the Mercury, a 2025 trade brought in All-Star Satu Sabali.
A first-team All-WNBA selection in 2023, Sabali is a high-level scorer and has great size at 6'4". I think Phoenix is going to be building around her going forward.
Pass to Sabali. Now Bonner. Back to Sabali. Shoots over Miesman. And it's Sabali missing.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Bebish with the bucket.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Now here's Bonner. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Miesman pulls it in. Here's New York now. Trailing by 10. Pass to Burke. Miesman. Up top Jones. And the lead is down inside single digits.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Mack. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now Bebish. Pass to Burke. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
And so here's Phoenix. DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Harrison. The Liberty trail. Inside. Here's Bebish. Good. And it's Emma Miesman who picks up the assist.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
And the Mercury call time here. The Mercury making a switch here. From the inbound, and Cloud with the layup.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
She's covered by Cloud. Shot to stop the run, and she takes it up and lays it in.
Well, we know Alyssa Thomas can chip in different ways, but when her teams need her to, she can carry that offensive scoring load.
Now here's Miesman. Pass to Gardner. Here's Stewart. Thomas with the steal. And a fast break now for the Mercury. Oh! And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
And that one drops, so they lead by 1.
In the offseason, Brittany Griner signed with Atlanta, leaving the Mercury after 11 years.
Griner was the first pick in the 2013 draft, won a title back in 2014, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 9 All-Star appearances. But best of all, Brittany was a great member of the Phoenix community.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Gardner. And here is Misaman. Cloud outside. 5 to shoot. Now here's Gardner. And there's a whistle. It's going to be on Stewart. That is her first foul of the game. Copper with the ball. 5 points in the game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3. The rebound by the Liberty.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Liberty leading by just 1. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway.
Really an incredible game from Thomas.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
New York leading. Outside Stewart. Natasha Cloud from outside. The shot will not fall. Thomas outside. Pass to Copper. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Thomas. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. Here's New York now. Cloud outside. Back to Stewart. Lainey Hamilton. Jones outside. Shoots over Sabali. Jones misses. Down low. Sabali, good.
Using her length to find her shot inside. Sabali is a real threat on the interior.
Outside Stewart. Pass to Cloud. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A nice little wrinkle to her game. At 6 feet, Cloud is a big guard. Helps her inside.
Thomas a screen. And here's Sabali. Screens it from beyond the arc. Here's Cloud. 9 points in the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's stolen by Alyssa Thomas. It's out of bounds to the Mercury as Phoenix retains possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for her. The Liberty trail.
Well, the term unicorn, a one-of-one type player, certainly fits Alyssa Thomas.
We really haven't seen a player like her. I mean, easily leading the WNBA when it comes to career triple-doubles. Thomas is 6'2", but she never takes threes. You watch her play, there's never been a player like her in the W. Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
And it's blocked by Breanna Stewart. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. She was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here.
It was a long time coming, but the Liberty finally won it all in 2024.
You think about it, it's their first championship after losing in the finals 5 times, including the year before, 2023. And it wasn't easy. It took the full 5 games, overtime in that game 5, but Liberty fans got to see their team win on their court. Such a sweet feeling.
And so she makes both from the line.
Back in 2023, Breanna Stewart signing as a free agent with the Liberty. What a signing.
Oh, to me, I think this could go down as the biggest free agent signing in WNBA history. Stewie won an MVP in year 1 with New York, and then in year 2, she brings the Liberty their first title in franchise history. It's hard to make a bigger impact than that, guys.
And offensively, 1 for 5. A slow start here in the second half.
And it's Sabali missing. Now here's Jones. She's got 8. Loud outside. Screen by Stewart. Pass to Gardner. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Phoenix in the lead. Here's Sabali. The third shot of the possession finally falls for them.
Well, because of her versatility, Satou Sabally can give this team whatever it needs. Tonight, it's been about the points.
Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Here's Jones. Outside Stewart. The pick by Jones. Clock at 6. Loud outside. 3-pointer Breanna Stewart. And the Liberty get it back. Jones misses. Pass to Copper. Out to the left wing. Releases. Kicks it out to Sabali. That one falls, coming off Alyssa Thomas's feed.
No 3-pointers for her in the first half, but the second half, a totally different story.
Here's Gardner. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the Liberty call time here.
And we've seen Satou Sabally take her game to another level. Fellas, how has she done that?
Well, to me, you look at her 3-point numbers. In the first 3 years, about 25% from deep. Last 2 years, a blistering 43%. Satou's consistency from deep has really opened up the floor in the rest of her game.
And here is Misaman. 3-pointer Breanna Stewart. Add basket number 6 to her stat sheet. She's now 6 for 10.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She's the definition of a stretch 4.
Guarded by Jones. Out to the right wing. Yep, that one goes.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Outside Stewart. Jacks up a three. That's her 5th miss of the game. She has made 6 of her 11 shots. Pass to Sabali. Yes, indeed, it is good. That's her 8th make against 14 attempts.
Since halftime, she's been on fire.
Here's Burke. Faked in off the glass.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this one around. She has to take charge. She's been a little hesitant to pull the trigger. I don't know why.
Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Pass to Stewart for 3. Sinks the triple.
It's over when Stewart can catch and shoot. With her pure J, that's just too easy.
Outside Sabali. And a screen by Bonner. Puts up a 3. Sabali's shot is off.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Fades. And that's collected by Kalia Copper. High arcing shot. And Emma Misamon with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Mercury as Phoenix retains possession. The Mercury making a switch here. Right wing. Thomas a screen. Shot clock at 5. From 18 feet away, the rebound by the Liberty. Outside Stewart. Inside, Misamon. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
She picked her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
To the inside. Sabali gets the bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Three-pointer Brianna Stewart drills the three-pointer.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bonner outside. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
She didn't have a single three-pointer in the first half, but here she is in the second half, knocking them down.
Three-pointer Brianna Stewart. It's rebounded by Thomas. Phoenix leading. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Burke. Phoebish. Now Burke. Three-pointer Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart can't get that one to fall. From 7. The shot is good off the backboard.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
The third quarter comes to a close. Mercury out in front, leading by 9. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Welcome back as we get... Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Sabali.
Thomas a screen.
To the paint. That one falls. Great assist by Satu Sabali.
Almost a point forward. Sabali can direct traffic in the pick and roll. Doesn't have to go herself.
Now Stewart lets it go from deep. And the three ball is good.
Right now, they don't have an answer for the outside game this second half.
Bonner on the wing. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the three ball.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
And that one's good. Stewart.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Puts the move on. The rebound by the Liberty.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Niesemann, no good.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Outside Sabali. Pass to Thomas. Bonner left side. It's stolen by Stewart. Snatched away. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Burke. Outside Stewart. Inside, Niesemann. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
Well, in that type, with that much of a height advantage, there's really not a lot that D can do to stop that shot.
On the wings, Satu Sabali. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
And that one's good. Stewart.
That three puts them well within striking distance, guys. She's had that shot working for her tonight.
You bet she has. I mean, look, the triple has just been her bread and butter in this ball game.
From deep, Satu Sabali. They grab their own miss. And good that time.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Pass to Harrison. The tray. It's rebounded by Sabali. And up the court come the Mercury on the break. And she makes that one.
Out of the forward spot, Sabali has some solid playmaking ability. Good decision maker as well.
New York calls timeout. New York trailing here. Stewart with the ball. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Alyssa Thomas. And they're running. Jonquel Jones with the block. And they're able to recover. Back to Stewart. Cloud outside. Knocks it loose.
Throwing up ill-advised threes isn't how to close this gap. Got to get a better shot than that.
Thomas a screen for three. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. And it's New York's ball. 9-point game. Pass to Stewart. Outside for Cloud. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart. That one's good. And so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
What an important shot right there, guys. She's producing from deep all game long.
And they need her production now more than ever. I mean, clutch three-point shooting is going to be critical here late.
Copper, right side. Takes the three. New York with the rebound.
The clock's their worst enemy now.
Yeah, they need to work very quickly.
Stewart with the ball. Picked up by Sabali. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
With a 6'6" frame and indisputable talent, Jones has become a key cog to her team's success.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second.
Well, what impresses me the most about Jones is her versatility. She's a 3-level scorer. She's got great handles for her size. She's an outstanding rebounder. And on the other end, she's a phenomenal defender.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Thomas outside. Copper. There's the triple. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not. Look, a big part of being a dominant scorer is coming through with big buckets for your team. Stewart simply thrives under pressure.
Pass to Copper. Thomas a screen.
Chance to tie it up here.
A three-pointer would do just that.
Defense knows that too.
And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
And they go to the intentional foul. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And so it's New York with it.
How about the smaller player eating some glass?
And so it's Phoenix with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. You know, really with that crowd amped up. Everyone in the building rooting against them. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
You had a tall task going up against Breanna Stewart and her team so early in the season, but you had a good game overall. Did it take you a minute to settle in and adjust?
You can watch all the film you want to prepare, but when you're playing Stewie for the first time, it's honestly, it's kind of mesmerizing. So yeah, it took me a minute or two, but after that, I held my own.
Did she say anything to you during the game?
Oh, yeah. She said, "Welcome to the W," and after that, she hit a 3 in my face. Ooh. So not much I could do but laugh, but I'll return the favor next time.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Indiana Fever. Here in the hoops heartland of Indiana, I'm Blake Suniga, and joining me are Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Thanks for tuning in.
And now that we are well into the second half of the season, guys, what do you make about how this playoff race is shaking out?
Well, we've still got a good number of games left to be played. I'm interested to see if any teams that are just outside the playoffs end up making a run.
And for the teams that are kind of at the opposite end of the spectrum, the top of the pack, they can't afford to get complacent. It's all about making sure you're playing your best basketball at the right time.
Go. So the Fever win the tip. Pass to Clark. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
She's guarded by Boston. 6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Cunningham. Hayden Clark outside. Melissa Thomas with the rebound. She's covered by Clark. Bonner. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Once Bonner gets inside, it's already too late. She takes advantage of opportunities around the basket.
Pass to Clark.
Yeah, she had an established position.
And that's the call you want the refs to make in that situation. If there's any doubt at all, it should be a block.
I agree. Give the offense the benefit of the doubt.
Indiana with the ball. Cunningham with the bucket.
Certain players are finishers like a Sophie Cunningham. You set them up, they'll knock them down.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
One thing that Sophie Cunningham brings to this team in bundles, energy.
Constantly moving on both ends. Cunningham has great length at 6'1". Is out there to add a spark to her teams and mix it up a little bit.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Boston. Mitchell. Now here's Cunningham. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Outside, Sabali. The three. It's hauled in by Boston.
Not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 of 4 early.
Back to Clark. Mitchell left side. Misses the three. And here the Mercury.
Whitcomb with it.
And Clark picks her up defensively. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Sabali gets the bucket.
A mix of finesse and length gets Sabali the inside shot. Such a skillful player.
The Fever with the lead. Clark with it. Mitchell outside. Out to the wing. Fires from 18. Good as the jump shot falls.
Well, sometimes you have a player like Mitchell. She draws so much attention. It allows teammates to get open.
Now here's Whitcomb.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. And she'll shoot two.
Well, when it comes to all-time triple-doubles, no one comes close to Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, entering the 25 season, Thomas had 15. No one else in league history had 5. And they come in key moments, too. She's got a few in the playoffs.
The first free throw is good.
A physical point forward. Thomas shows a complete game. She can rebound, defend, and she's a monster on the break.
He's off on the second.
And a return to the playoffs for the Fever in 2024. It was a huge step forward for the team.
For sure, snapping a 7-year hiatus. And what's incredible is before that, the Fever went to 12 straight postseasons from 2005 to 2016. So this is an organization that is used to winning.
Now here's Whitcomb. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Drills it from outside.
Well, you have to be aware of Whitcomb beyond the arc. She is so good from deep.
Here's Clark. The lead is 2. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from downtown.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Thomas. Alyssa Thomas on the wing. Whitcomb sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. And she makes good on the layup.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
And here's Indiana. It's a three-point game. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Let's go with a 3. Mercury with the rebound. Pass to Sabali. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
The team gets Sabali set up perfectly. She starts her shooting motion the instant she has the ball.
Now Mitchell. Shoots over Whitcomb. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
Pass to Bonner from past the arc. And Powers pulls it down. Now Clark. Mitchell outside. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Now Thomas. Pass to Whitcomb. Here's Sabali. Thomas down low. She's covered by Cunningham. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The paint is Thomas's domain. She's great at finding those point-blank looks.
Now Turner. Now Clark. And Bonner pulls it down.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 10. Clark outside. Cunningham sets a screen. There's the triple. And another 3 for Indiana.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Thomas left side. Pass to Bonner. Shoots the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
There's just no substitute for experience. Bonner has seen it all. And as a result of that, she doesn't get rattled when the clock is winding down.
Now here's Clark. She's got 6. Here's Mitchell, and she drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Sabally the screen. Inside. That one's all good. She's now 3 for 5 from the field.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Now here's Clark. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
On the wings, Satu Sabally. And the wing jumper offline. The Fever leading. Clark outside. That's in, and her 4th basket of the night. She's taken 7 shots. That's a solid 57%. Pass to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly.
They grab their own miss.
Sabally the screen. Goes back up. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
Such a well-rounded talent, and when Thomas starts to feel it, she can really do damage from the mid-range.
Clark can't hit. Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 4. The second chance effort, and Sabally finishes inside.
I love the effort and energy Sabally brings to the boards. Great second chance effort there.
Here's Clark. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Fever ahead, up by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Now here's Boston.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. And there's a foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Well, it's hard to stay healthy, and Aaliyah Boston's done a great job of being available.
Well, she didn't miss a game during her first 2 years in the league, which is pretty incredible, playing more than 30 minutes per contest. But Boston doesn't just show up. She plays hard. Well, even though Boston has improved her range over the years, her bread and butter is wearing down smaller opponents in the paint.
Outside Sims.
Pass to Boston.
Back to Sims.
Back grabs the miss.
The Mercury trail. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
Outside Sims.
Pass to Boston.
One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
It's not just the size of Boston, it's also her touch around the rim.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor. So it's Indiana now. They trail by 1. Got that bucket in no time at all.
With the level of shooter the Powers is, letting her catch and fire, it's not a recipe for success for the defense.
There's a screen. Pass to Copper. Puts up a 3. That will not get it done. She's 0 for 2.
Outside McDonald.
Powers That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
Spacing the floor with her long-range shooting. Colurz, fantastic at connecting from deep.
Pass to Mack. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play. So both teams making some changes here. That one misses.
And a 2023 Rookie of the Year, Aaliyah Boston, is a treat to watch.
Oh, yeah, she's a lot of fun. Personally, I love her passing, ability to run offense through the post. Boston is such an unselfish player, team first. Traits that we don't normally associate with first overall picks like her.
McDonald, no good.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Three-point lead. Mitchell outside, beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Pass to Powers. Back to Boston. Good, and the assist goes to Aerial Powers.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
On the wings, Satu Sabali. Nice touch on the bank shot. So it's Indiana now. It's a three-point game. Mitchell outside. No good on the triple.
Well, after hitting those 2 3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second. These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Now, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 12. Back to McDonald for 3. Nope, not that time. 0 for 2 from the field. Now here's Copper. Not a lot of room. And there's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sabali. Add basket number 6 to her stat sheet. She's now 6 for 10.
And once Sabali gets on a roll, she's so tough to slow down. I love how aggressive she looks tonight.
Mitchell outside. 2 points. That one goes in. On the wings, Satu Sabali. Puts one up from 19, and the shot is good. And here's McDonald. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Cunningham. Right side Powers. The bank shot, no good.
No getting around the fact that that's a shot she has to knock down.
And the basket by Mack.
A nice fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was, guys. Just so pretty.
The pass, the dunk, everything.
Now here's McDonald. And here is Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Offline with the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. Offensively, Sabali is such a smart player, knows how to bait defenders into contact and get to the line.
And for Satu Sabali, 2023 was a breakout season. She was named Most Improved Player.
Yeah, it was also a first-team All-WNBA selection.
That's going to put you in elite company. In her 4th season, things started to click for Sabali. Now, she's a bona fide star. How about the toughness of Satu Sabali, both mentally and physically? She's a competitor who really pushes herself to get her team exactly what they need.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Sabali. That shot is good, and she has made 8 while only missing 4. That's 67% shooting. Here's McDonald. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Basket counts.
Great communication between teammates there.
Phoenix in the lead. Clark left side. Outside McDonald. Back to Clark. On the wing, Gary McDonald. And the fever hit again from deep.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from three-point range.
Yeah, it's been pronounced and definitely a big factor to point to in this game.
Now here's Sabali. She's got 18.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounding stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, they battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game isn't over yet. We'll see who keeps up the energy.
Now here's Cunningham.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots from 14. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Phoenix trailing here. Shot is good by Copper.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Outside Cunningham.
Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in each quarter for her so far.
On the wings, Satu Sabali. The 3 ball. It falls for basket number 9 from the field, and she's taken 14 shots to get there.
But how about Satu Sabali answering that 3?
Pass to McDonald. Mitchell. And she can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now Sabali. 5 on the clock. Here's Whitcomb. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. From deep 3-point range. And that'll do it for the first half. Game tied. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. And you know, Satu Sabali has been exceptional here, guys.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
from the wing. Gets it to fall, and she's now 10 of 15 on the game.
Well, these are the shots this team wants Sabally taking because they know how dangerous she can be.
Back to Clark. From deep. Cans it from downtown.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Right side, Sabally. Thomas. Four on the clock. Outside Whitcomb. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Mitchell outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
12 straight points off the three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Now here's Sabally. She's got 23. Fires from 18, and there's another one for the Mercury.
That's a big bucket from Sabally. That possession bailed out by her.
Boston outside. Back to Clark. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Satu Sabally comes up with the board. It's hauled in by Boston. The Fever with the lead. Pass to Mitchell. Clark fires for three. They get it again. Boston. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, the first player you should be boxing out, Aaliyah Boston. I mean, you cannot let her get going on the glass.
On the wings, Satu Sabally, defended by Turner. Pass to Mitchell. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Thomas.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
And that one drops for her.
So talented. She can make plays like that in her sleep, guys.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And Clark outside. It's rebounded by Phoenix. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Standing 6'4", Sabally has excellent floor vision, allowing her to easily spot a ready shooter.
Pass to Boston. Now Cunningham. Mitchell outside. Boston sets a screen. Launches it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Now here's Cunningham. Here's Clark. Second shot opportunity. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Oh, no. See, those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this, and it'll drive your coach crazy.
Hey, that couldn't be more obvious. Caitlin Clark has had an incredible impact on the Fever.
Well, just look at the individual numbers. Led the league in assists, second in minutes played, and the team impact during her rookie year, they ended an 8-year playoff drought.
Now here's Powers. She has 6. Mitchell outside to the inside.
Pass to Cunningham.
Satu Sabally comes up with the board. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Mercury as Phoenix retains possession. Clock at 6. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Because of Sabaly's impressive physical skills, I'm never surprised when she pulls off these contact finishes.
Mitchell outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Here's Whitcomb. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Cunningham.
Here's Clark. And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
The shot's good by Thomas.
Well, that level of toughness should energize Thomas's teammates. She invites contact from opponents.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble, Tim.
And they're going to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Outside Powers. Mitchell. Pass to Clark. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Phoenix leading. Pass to Sabali. Green's the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to run Sabali off that corner. She is too good from there.
Indiana with the ball. And here's Clark. Nice D from Satu Sabali.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the boards hard.
And that effort has really been the key to their lead.
Yep, that one goes.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Clark. 16 points for her.
She's on her way to putting up a big three-point total.
Outside for Thomas. Bonner. That one falls, coming off Alyssa Thomas's feet.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Turner.
Here's Clark. No good with the layup. 3 on 3. Luana Bonner for 3. Rebounded by the Fever. Clark with it. 19 points in the game. Pass to Powers. Clark outside. Inside. 5 to shoot. Down low. And there's the rejection.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
The 3 is up. Clark can't hit. She's covered by Mitchell. The 3 in for another field goal. A sublime 9 for 14 on the night.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Turner.
And there's the call on Satu Sabali. That is her first foul of the game. Outside McDonald. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Sabali.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Now here's Powers. She's got 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Through the contact from long range and almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, she'll shoot 3 at the line.
Got contact on that three-point attempt and will make her way to the line.
And as a defender, you have to be careful out there by the three-point line. You have to avoid fouls like that.
It's just bad fouls, Ryan. They're awful.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And she sinks the second. And she nails the third. And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Copper. This one for 3. The Fever pull it in. Outside Powers.
Cunningham.
Here's Clark. Takes the 3. And Aerial Powers with the triple.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head into the fourth quarter. It's the Mercury leading by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And the final period of play just about to get started here. Indiana trailing. Mitchell outside.
McDonald.
Back to Mitchell. Powers a screen. A shot by Mitchell, no good.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. Just a ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. That's what's put them in front.
Good on the three-point shot.
Their three-point shooting really since halftime has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. You know, put your blinker on, get into the fast lane, and keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Watch the speed limit, though.
Now here's Copper.
There's the 3. Mitchell grabs the board.
Not her best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
Outside Powers. But they recover it.
Now here's Cunningham.
Defense right on her. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Sottoli. That one rolling around and rims out. Indiana with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Cunningham with the bucket.
The analyst motor of Sophie Cunningham. So tough to guard. She's always moving.
Outside Whitcomb.
That one goes. Count it.
That finish brings me back to the old days, and I love it. The silky smooth finger roll right there.
Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer.
Back grabs the miss.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the results. She just continues to struggle from the field. Now, her team has been able to overcome her performance, but I'm not certain that she's going to be able to turn it around today.
Now here's Cunningham.
The one thing you love about Sophie Cunningham, she's never afraid, brings this squad relentless energy.
the first one falls for her. The Mercury making a switch here. So she gets them both.
They came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical approach than they had in the first half. I like to see that kind of physicality.
Yeah, that helps. And they've gotten the extra trips to the foul line, and they continue to need to do that if they want to come back in this game.
A good look from Copper. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's McDonald. Brianna Turner in the high post. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Pass to Copper. Kick out to Bonner. And it's out of bounds. The Mercury able to retain possession here. The Mercury making a switch here. Launches a three. And it's Dewana Bonner again missing.
And here's Indiana. Pass to Cunningham.
Turner.
Outside McDonald.
The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Second chance points can just be so deflating for the defensive team.
On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb.
To the paint. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Indiana Fever.
On Friday, they're going to start a road trip in Dallas going up against the Wings. And then on Sunday, they continue the road trip heading out to Seattle to take on the Storm.
And you know, for that matchup with the Sparks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Who's going to get the little things done, guys? That's what I'm looking for.
And so she hits both. Here's McDonald. Pass to Clark. To the middle. Turner.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Now Bonner.
Copper outside.
Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Fever.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan. Yeah, and unfortunately, that's been the result for her over and over. I mean, she just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
Outside McDonald.
Clark. And there the Fever with another bucket.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and she's on her way to the line.
Provides a toughness that every championship team needs. Thomas's teammates know she won't go down easy.
And the free throw, no good.
And just about the oldest player in the league, Dewana Bonner is not slowing down, fellas.
I mean, just watch her. She's facing off with players, some of which are 15 years younger than her. And you'd never guess that with how well Bonner moves.
Count it.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Down low. And that one's good. Sabali.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Pass to Thomas. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Now here's Boston. Out to the right wing. Boston sets a screen. Clock at 6. Clark can't hit.
Not a big margin for them in terms of rebounding, but it's enough to get the job done.
Just one more advantage in the stat column, but it's translated to this lead.
Here's the floater. Thomas outside. Takes the 3. Turner grabs the board.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Phoenix leading. To the inside. Thomas. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting.
Beating opponents with physicality. I love that rugged, old-school style that Thomas can bust out.
And even 3-on-3 break. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
No matter who starts the break, she's usually the one who finishes it.
And I love watching her just attack the rim at full speed like that.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Boston. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It goes on Alyssa Thomas. The first one falls. She hits both from the stripe. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Sabali. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Clark outside. Now here's Cunningham. Here's Turner, guarded by Sabali. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Bonner, she's covered by Cunningham. Count that one.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
Welcome, guys.
Turner in the post. Sabali's there. Here's Clark. 6 on the shot clock, and she gets it to go. And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Pass to Sabali. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them, and this building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them a chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
What's up, Ben?
Hey.
So, Caitlin Clark previously held the record for most assists in a single game with 19. You passed that tonight, no pun intended. All right, sorry. What does it mean for you to pass from the record books? It's pretty cool.
Ooh. I was locked in on that game where Caitlin broke Sloot's record.
Yeah.
So to be on top of a stat with both of them, that's like so crazy to me. I take a ton of pride in my ability to create opportunities for my teammates. And so much of the way that I manipulate defenses is strategy that I've learned from watching those two and the way they probe defenses.
Very cool. How were you able to see the floor so well and find your open teammates? It was awesome.
Execution. That's all there is to it. Credit to our coaches, who put together the scout, because I just knew what to expect from all their defensive coverages. Beyond that, it's shot making. Then you and I would have had the same number of assists tonight, if not for my talented teammates, who really just made my stat line pop by just knocking down all those open looks.
Oh, wow. You're too kind. I gotta go to the gym, but thanks.
You're good.
There he goes.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, what you working on?
You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today.
That's...
Woo! Damn. Good for that end. Stay on it. Always be ready.
Come on, bro. That wasn't me. Shot! Oh, that's the win. It's the win. Oh, come
Man, I
on.
can't even watch this.
This is too easy.
How'd I miss that?
Hey, come on, D up on him. Come around.
Okay, that slipped out of my hand.
Get it started, man. Get it started.
Come on, MP.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, who got him? Hey, yo, right here.
Take that back.
Yeah, it's time to find out.
Here's today's weather report. Rain, and more rain.
Just like that.
I hope you brought your umbrella. Hey, Trevor, all day. Too much out here. No, I think someone's faster. How you gonna stop this? What's happening? How you gonna stop this?
Now we're rolling.
Yeah, that's my spot.
I just threw it up and it goes in.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
What happened?
Yes. Ball, we good. Let's get y'all. about to be. Oh, you done? You done?
Yo, watch him! Come around. Good boy. Let's go!
Turn it up, baby!
Sup, NP? Way better talk and more of it. Makes me wonder if you're interested in league expansion. Oh, and if you see fresh fruit, just, on sales, double up and then freeze it. You'll see.
He's about to tear it up.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. This is Brian Anderson, and with me for this one, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
To be the best, you gotta beat the best, you always say. Tonight you're playing one of the league's best in their own backyard. What's it gonna take to come away with the win?
Yeah, we got to play well early and stop the crowd from becoming a factor. If they go on a run, we got to hang in there and keep our poise. If we can take their best punch right on the chin and stay upright, I think we'll be okay tonight.
Well, best of luck, MP. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Jennifer. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Anthony is out there with Williams. And it's Trent in at the 3. And for Chicago, White and Okoro are the wings. Who's Ellis out there with Jalen Smith, and it's Giddey in at the point. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
So Milwaukee wins the tip. MP often talks to his team during flights. And recently, one of the main topics of discussion, winning on the road. It seems as it's developed into a mission for his squad.
And they have simply been unreal on the road. That tells you a lot about MP and this team's mentality. They block out the noise and don't let any distractions get to them.
And so here is Chicago after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Here's White. Back to Smith. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Okoro. Williams grabs the board. Turner, a screen on White. Williams passes to Turner. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Giddey passes to Okoro. Steps back. White against Williams. And he jams it home with authority.
And at 6'5", White can definitely get up and finish. He's got some sneaky athleticism.
Anthony against Smith. And Anthony slams it in.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. And so here is Chicago. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Okoro outside. Back to Giddey. Williams grabs the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Count it. Turner's got 8 points.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Giddey. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. The 3, Smith. And no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Giddey. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. White for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. Well, you look at Williams. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
To the middle. Anthony uses the glass on the layup.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Smith. Still no points. Pass to Giddey. Can they get it? Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Here's Trent. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Turner from the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It's an 18-point game. Smith outside. This one for three. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Three-pointer. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Anthony.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep, Giddey. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Misses the 3. Bulls trail by 21. Pass to White. Over Williams. Here's Smith. Oh, and Turner with a block.
And be careful who you challenge. Turner is a certified rim protector.
They swipe it. Okoro outside. Here's Smith. Turner covers. Smith passes to Giddey. The kick out to White. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. White's got 5 points.
Zero hesitation on the arc. If White has a clear angle, he's taking the shot.
To the inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A., since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest. Meanwhile, winning still has to be job number 1.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Trent outside. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Trent's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Trent's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. White on the wing. Williams defending. For 3, Smith. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. And he lays it up and in.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Giddey scanning the floor. And here's White. Smith with a screen on Williams. Looking to end the run. White, good.
I love the concentration there by White. He got bumped, and it did not faze him.
Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. And they call an illegal screen here. And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top shooting rookies from downtown this past month. For Chicago, Williams is checked in for Buzelis, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Okoro. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. Rollins comes in for Anthony. And the Bucks with possession.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Kuzma outside. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good off the glass.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Now White. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
And he was so disruptive at the defensive end. 4 steals on the night.
Oh, swiped away. Dosunmu with it. Working on Williams.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
White against Williams. Turner inside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside White. Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. Outside Giddey. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo for 3. Williams grabs the board.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Giddey. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Giddey. His last outing, he had 18 points. Williams, a screen on Williams. White for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Williams has got 14.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Giddey. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Offline with a 3. And so it's Milwaukee with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Here's Joe. Line change here for Chicago. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Kuzma. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Prince. Williams is checked in for Porter Jr. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Bulls trail by 20. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Okoro. And it's Smith in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's White. 10 points for him. Good.
Certain nights, White just blows up. This has been fun to watch because Kobe is on one.
You know, Richard, after some up and down seasons, Kobe White has really found his place on this team.
He is looking more and more self-assured than ever. You can see it in his scoring the most, but also every other aspect of his game. His team and the organization trust him.
Here's Giddey. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. And White hits from deep. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so here is Chicago. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Here's White. Oh, Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. Milwaukee leading by 21. Anthony with it. Coming off a 16-point game against New York. Portis with a screen on Giddey. Unloads from 13. And it's Chicago with a board. Okoro outside. Outside Giddey. White for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game.
Love the catch-and-shoot approach. I like when White makes quick decisions on offense.
Now here's Williams. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against New York.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
That one drops for him. 1:50 left in the second period. Anthony against Giddey. Here's Okoro. And he banks in the layup. Okoro's got 10.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Anthony. He's got 10. Trent outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Williams from long range. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Smith. He's scoreless. Picked by Smith. Shot clock at 6. And it's Giddey missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Williams passes to Trent. That 3's off the mark. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Pass to White. Here's Buzelis. 17 points for him last game against Portland. For 3, Smith. Anthony grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Williams. He's got 17. And Williams punches it home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Giddey. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Milwaukee out in front, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Chicago Bulls.
If they watch film, they knew this was coming. But it's like the storm rolling in just surprised them.
Yeah, it's hail and threes, and there's nowhere to run for cover. All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. In the East, LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo's been incredible, I'll tell you. He has been an elite scorer and passer who can single-handedly dictate the pace of the game, Shaq.
And when it comes to this award, it doesn't hurt that he got that razzle-dazzle to his game.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And for the Bulls, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. On the floor for Milwaukee. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Williams is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Trent in at the three. White, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
You can count on White to make clever passes and operate the offense.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Williams on the wing. And Milwaukee tacks on two more.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Williams from long range. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. Now Smith. And here's Giddey. Looking to end this cold spell. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. All right, let's take a quick look at the rookie leaderboards and see which young players had the best block numbers last month. Milwaukee leading by 23. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. To the paint. Pass to Turner. Let's go with a three. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. Outside White. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Anthony. Here's Trent. 5 to shoot. Shot is up. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
The three from Okoro. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Williams' shot is good.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Here's White. Second chance shot. Three-pointer. Buzelis gets the 3 ball to go. Buzelis has got 5 now.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Anthony, the pass to Turner. Back to Anthony. Turner, a screen on Giddey. 3-pointer, Anthony. Chicago with a rebound. Okoro outside. Pass to Giddey. Smith outside. Now White. Williams defending. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Giddey. And he drops it in from the low post. 11 points in the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Okoro. He's got 10. The three, Smith. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Williams has got 11 points here in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to White from downtown. Knocks down the long J.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Williams. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Williams has got 32 points. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Outside White. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's now 26 points for Kobe White.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Now Williams. He's got 32 points. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. White for 3. Pure from three-point range. White's got 11 points in the quarter.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Williams looking around. Pass to Turner. Soft touch off the glass. Turner's got 20 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Chicago passing it around. Jones from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Portis outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Over White. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Williams has got 34 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Back to Jones. Smith with a screen on Anthony. Jones from outside. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee leading by 23. Trent with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Trent, the pass to Portis. Back to Anthony. Pass to Williams. And Smith over to help. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Bucks. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. And, of course, the Bulls, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
Seeing where the Bucks are, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
And again, Chicago, no good. Milwaukee is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Kuzma, the pass to Anthony. Williams against Jones. And Williams punches it home.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so here is Chicago. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. White can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Jones. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Williams with the screen. Williams on the wing, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Chicago making some changes. Herter's checked in for Buzelis. The Sumu comes in for Okoro, and it's Josh Giddey in for White. Milwaukee also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Trent. Porter Jr. comes in for Williams, and it's Rollins in for Anthony. Now here's Giddey. He's got 11. A minute and a half left to play in the third. Three-pointer off the mark. And Milwaukee's shooting has been incredible, 72%. Pass to Porter. Here's Rollins. No made baskets yet. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. And it's all from three-point range. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Dosunmu. And here's Herter, outside Giddey. Looking to get it going. The shot no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Rollins. Now here's Portis. He's covered by Dosunmu. Fade away. That one's wide left. Well, Chicago's shooting about 40% so far in the third. Outside, Williams. Here's Herter to stop the drought. Hits a three-pointer. Herter's got 5 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
3 seconds left. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Buzelis comes in for Herter. Okoro is checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Milwaukee also changed it up. Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Williams is subbed in for Porter Jr. White and Okoro are the wings. Jalen Smith is out there with Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Smith with a screen on Prince. Okoro outside. Smith right side. Here's the 3. He drops it from range.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Portis with a screen on Giddey. Here's Rollins. Prince finds Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown.
And that is why this team loves having Kuzma. At 6'9", he can really stretch the floor.
And here's Giddey. Outside White. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. White against Williams. Kuzma for 3. Chicago with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Giddey. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Rollins passes to Portis. Now here's Kuzma. Not a lot of room. Here's Rollins. Here's Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Okoro. Chicago passing it around. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's Williams, high post. Lets it go from the wing. Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, I like seeing Kuzma as the playmaker in these sets. He can be so creative.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to White. Back to Okoro. A shot to stop the run. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
The playmaking skills of White continue to get better and better. Great kick-out pass there.
Portis with a screen on White. Out to Portis. Fires the 3. Smith with the rebound.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Here's Rollins. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Okoro. Now White. Smith with a screen on Williams. Buries it from 3. White's got 14 points here in the second half.
This is why you gotta D White up. Kobe can torch you with his jumper.
Portis with it. Kuzma outside. Pass to Williams. Sends it home from three-point land. Williams has got 43 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to White. Over Williams. The offensive rebound. He can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And for the year, this will be the 3rd win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
White, good.
Getting in close and making it count. White showing off his touch.
Milwaukee in total control. Outside, Williams. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Williams has got 48.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Buzelis. 4 on the clock. And that one's good.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Here's Rollins. Williams from long range. And good. There's another.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved right past Kobe. Yes, Kobe Bean Bryant's 2007 season. What a remarkable accomplishment.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Pre-game, you said you guys just got to hang in there. You did more than that. You walk out of here with a win, something most teams don't. What stands out to you most from this one?
I love playing at home. Don't get me wrong, but there's nothing like sending 20,000 people home empty-handed. What stands out to me is how loud it was when we got here. I mean, you couldn't even hear yourself, but how quiet it is right now. Listen. It's a beautiful thing, Jennifer.
Well done, MP.
You're welcome.
Over to you, BA.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
What's up, guys? I'm excited for y'all to see the show that myself, Kat, and B have been putting together. I think you guys will really like it. It was a really fun and good production, and the streaming starts Saturday, so you guys tune in. It should be really fun.
All right, it's Legends Night. A lot of former players are here for the big halftime ceremony to honor the franchise greats.
Yeah, the fans are fired up. The players are fired up too. Nobody wants to lose when you got a franchise legend in the house.
So you got anything special in store for us, for this legendary occasion?
I suppose I have to put on an all-time performance, to show the proper respect and all that. And I hear this guy's going to be sitting in the front row. Oh! So I'm gonna make sure to light it up just for this guy.
Everyone. Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
Absolutely. Also, just be sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway or court area as the night goes on. Okay? Head on the swivel, coach. I'm not your coach.
We'll do. And we'll talk about
Let's go on a big trip after the season.
I take pride in helping
National? Like Japan? Australia? Yeah, Japan.
Everyone.
Mostly Tokyo. And I love seeing those steakhouses they have on
And
TV.
for my money and NBA
Plus, I'd like to see
games
one of those.
is just
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Williams, and it's Trent in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Hero, and it's Powell in at the 3. As we know, late in the year, Coach, more eyes are drawn to games around the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, I talk to fans in the East who stay up late to watch Pacific Division matchups. Interest always builds as that postseason picture starts to come into focus.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
And what's mind-blowing is the consistency of excellence they've shown. Going to someone else's arena, blocking out the noise, making the huge plays in crunch time. MP loves to play the spoiler role. I think it's just his competitive nature.
2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, Hero off target with his 3. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Pass to Powell. Back to Hero. The 3. Hero can't get that one to fall. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Powell. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Adebayo with the screen on Trent. And here is Powell. Clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. And Mitchell launches it from deep. No good on the 3. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And yes, it's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor. Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Hero from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Hero's got a couple of threes now in the first for Miami. The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Powell outside. Back to Hero. Takes the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 4. Williams finds Turner. Right wing. Trent outside. On the wing, Williams. From outside the arc. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And the Bucks with possession here after the 3-pointer from Norman Powell. Antetokounmpo against Adebayo. Lets the three fly. The shot by Turner no good. Hero kicks to Powell. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Warriors. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they're playing consistent basketball right now. Just what a team wants to do at this stage of the season. You want to go into the postseason knowing who you are and what you're capable of.
Rollins against Hero. Here's Trent. Oh, that's blocked. Outside, Hero. Powell for three. Another miss by Powell. Milwaukee in the lead. Williams passes to Trent. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, if you're the defense, you've got to chase Trent Jr. off that three-point line. He's a major threat.
Powell outside. Back to Hero. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Here's Powell after the made shot from Williams. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Mitchell outside. They need this. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Hero against Rollins. Over in the corner, Turner connects from three-point range. And now a 12-point Bucks lead.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here we can check out the story for him. Here's Larson. He's guarded by Williams. Adebayo with a screen on Giannis. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Antetokounmpo finds Williams. And he converts the layup. Williams has got 13.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Up top, Hackett. Defended by Trent. Pass to Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Giannis against Wiggins. Lets it go from 14. Here's Giannis. And the shot goes in. He's got 8.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. It's stolen. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Wiggins. Williams with the block. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Now here's Trent. A 3-ball. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Williams.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Lets it go from 14. Larson, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Guys?
Good priorities. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And here is Hero. Following the 3 from Williams to end the run. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Rollins. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Heat making a change here. Powell's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And stolen by Williams. Out to the right wing. Jaquez with the steal. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
Well, Jaquez Jr. has solid defensive instinct. He understands how to come away with steals.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Antetokounmpo inside. Jaquez defending. Just 5 on the clock. Williams for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Heat trail by 17. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Powell finds Hero. Portis against Wiggins. Jaquez with the screen on Anthony. Hero no good. Williams scanning the floor. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Jaime Jaquez is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Powell. And it's Smith, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Count it, good. Wiggins has got 7.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Anthony. He can't get that one. Smith with the defensive effort. Powell outside. Back to Smith. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Wiggins finds Powell. Driving the lane. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Powell. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Right side, Portis. Out to Anthony. Puts up a three. Norman Powell with the rebound. And so Powell will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 16. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And here's Green outside. Offensive rebound. And Portis throws it down.
Well, look, Portis has made a living out of staying active on the glass.
Smith dishes to Wiggins. Down low. Here's Larson. It's rebounded by Portis.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And while many teams are a revolving door of head coaches, Stan, the Heat have valued continuity.
They absolutely have. Eric Spoelstra is one of the longest tenured coaches in NBA history. Only Greg Popovich and Jerry Sloan coached their teams longer. And Spoelstra has had great success, leading the Heat to 6 finals while winning 2 of them.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons, and front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
Well, Powell is such a valuable asset. Great shooter, efficient, has a really high basketball IQ with all of his experience.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent comes in for Green, and Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. Now here's Anthony. Last game he had 10 points. Portis sets the pick for Anthony. A three-pointer off the mark.
He may have had too much time to think about.
Wiggins outside. Hero passes to Larson. Wiggins outside. Pass to Hero. Out to Powell. Takes a three. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anthony in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Larson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Hero. Sinks the triple.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Anthony taking his time here. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Powell, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Powell's got 7 points.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
Outside Anthony. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Checked in for the Bucks. Williams comes in for Anthony. Trent outside. Rollins the pass to Williams. Norman Powell with the rebound. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Adebayo the screen. Powell kicks to Adebayo. The tray. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Powell.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Now here's Williams. He's got 19. It's Trent on the wing. And that time, also a missed shot.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
Hero from long range. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Williams for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Well, good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Powell against Trent. Mitchell passes to Hero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring night.
Pass to Powell. Over Trent. Here's Adebayo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Yeah, easy call.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Powell. And Williams drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Jaquez outside. Mitchell finds Adebayo. To halt the run, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Shot clock at 5. There's Hero with the 3.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Here's Williams. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. Giannis against Adebayo. 1:05 left now here in the second. Out to the wing. Ware passes to Mitchell. Shot on the wing. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Ware's got 6 points.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Back to Williams. Puts up a deep three. Knocks down the three ball. Williams has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Hero sends the pick for Mitchell. Outside, Adebayo. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
Rollins against Mitchell. Here's Rollins. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Trent finds Antetokounmpo over Adebayo. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Trent. 18 points for him. And so it's Milwaukee with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Bucks.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Williams.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Williams. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Williams. And it's Trent in at the small forward. Here's Giannis. Turner for 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Mitchell kicks to Ware. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Cuts off the pass. Now the Bucks moving it up. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And it's Williams with the ball for Milwaukee. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Hero scanning the floor. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Trent passes to Williams. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And the Heat shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. From deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner with the screen for Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Powell kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell a screen on Antetokounmpo. Back to Mitchell. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Giannis outside. Pass to Rollins. The Bucks working the ball around. Williams' shot is off. The Heat trail by 19. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. They set the pick. It's Powell on the wing. Defended by Trent. Teardrop shot. And he lays it up and in. Powell's got 12 points in the game.
Well, I'll tell you, Powell can score just about any way he needs to. Contact does not bother him.
Antetokounmpo inside. Adebayo on him. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 24 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Hero against Rollins. Outside Williams. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Williams. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
So it's Miami now. 19-point game. Powell against Trent. The shot by Powell, no good. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Count that one.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Hero from long range. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rollins. And here's Trent. Nailed from three-point land. Trent's got his second bucket.
That right there shows how confident Trent Jr. is. Feels like he can score whenever he wants.
Ware kicks to Hero. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Turner passes to Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Williams finishing it off.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Powell kicks to Mitchell. Over Williams. Williams with the block.
Wow, his shooting woes continue.
Wow, hammering it in.
Look out.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis is checked in. Hero with it. 15 points in the game. To stop the drought, the kick out to Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Turner with a screen on Powell. Williams dishes to Turner. Hawkins with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Hawkins. 17 points for Tyler Hero.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
Portis finds Williams. Trent against Hawkins. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Milwaukee with the ball. Trent can't hit.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And a skilled scorer with good length. Wiggins is able to pull up right over the defense.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Pass to Powell. Good ball movement here by Miami. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Powell's got 14.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Williams has got 43 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
Yeah, I like that approach. A very good approach. Thanks.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Hero passes to Powell. Inside, Adebayo. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Hero against Rollins. From deep, Trent. It's good from long range. Trent's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Milwaukee.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And the dunk by Powell.
I love seeing Powell in attack mode. Seeing a lane open up and slashing his way inside with ease.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. So both teams making some changes here. Now we see the league's top assist team since All-Star. They've been displaying some great teamwork. In the third spot, the Bucks.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
Portis a screen on Hawkins. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Fontecchio. No good on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Wiggins inside the line. And another basket for Miami.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Going inside, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
outside Rozier. Six on the shot clock. Wiggins, a screen on Anthony. The Heat need to get a shot off. Larson, no good. And so it's Milwaukee with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a...
He's checked in for Milwaukee. Now a timeout called by Miami. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Norman Powell is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Jaquez in at the three spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Ware kicks to Adebayo. There's Hero with the three. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 6 assists in the game. Bucks leading by 22 on the wing, Williams. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
Well, you can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
Now here's Anthony. He's defended by Ware. Anthony kicks to Williams. And yep, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Powell outside. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo passes to Powell. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, it doesn't take much for Powell to catch fire. And when this happens, there's little you can do to stop him.
Kuzma outside. Portis a screen on Adebayo. Pass to Williams from the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. Now Powell. Adebayo with a screen on Williams. Powell for 3. Another miss by Powell. Powell against Williams. Tries the spin move. Fires the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell against Williams. Here's Jaquez. That one a little long. The Bucks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Jaquez against Kuzma. Williams with a clean and again for 3.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Williams. There's the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Outside Williams lets it go from deep. They get it back. The Heat shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Jaquez outside. Pass to Hero.
Watch him.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Here's Portis. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance. Connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts. He climbs, GA, now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Hero passes to Ware, and that one is good.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, good. Another from three.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in a season.
Well, this is the energy we expect from Jaquez Jr., the kind of player who can just force his way through a foul.
One shot.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Adebayo against Kuzma. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How? After all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Oh man. Yeah, my grandpa used to say, I'll rest when I'm dead. Kind of dark now that I think about it, but the point is, life is for the living. And I got a lot of life ahead of me, Jennifer Quintana. I got stamina for days, and I'm going to keep using it to make moments like this.
Well done, MP. What a game.
Thank you.
Woo! Kevin, over to you.
Jennifer, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time.
There he is.
Hey.
Legend who spoiled Legends Night. Looking like a man at peace, MP.
Hey, I'm happy with the win. You know, but I'm happier with where we're headed.
And where exactly is that?
Well, anywhere we want. Yeah, winning a big game in a tough spot on a night like this, where the other team sees themselves as the one destined for glory until we came along, man, that's winning in the playoffs. 2 teams, 2 dreams, 1 truth. And we made winning our truth tonight. We just got to keep it up.